Hello, thank you for joining me today. I hope you're doing well. My name is Angel Gonzalez, and I am a yoga instructor at Campus Recreation. Today, I'm going to lead you through an 8-minute meditation centered around the breath. Before we get started, make sure you have a space where you can sit or lay comfortably for a few minutes. I invite you to sit or lay down in any comfortable position and to take a few moments to move your body, getting rid of any last wiggles. Eventually, we're going to start making our way to stillness. Start to close the eyes if you're comfortable, or keep a gentle gaze, letting your vision go soft. As we go through our meditation, I encourage you to be as still as possible, but it's totally fine to move if your legs start to fall asleep, or if you have an itch that becomes a distraction that causes you to lose focus. Listen to the sound of the breath as it flows in and out of your nose without changing anything yet. Notice the quality of the breath. Is it fast? Is it slow? Start to deepen the breath, inviting a little more air in and out until you find your deepest, most comfortable breaths without feeling any strain or force. A commonly held belief about meditation is that you have to completely empty or still the mind. But that isn't really possible. Your mind is always active, even when you're asleep, especially when you're asleep. Meditation can actually be pretty simple. In essence, meditation is about bringing the mind to a single point of focus. In our case, it'll be the breath. And in doing so, we create space for us to notice what's going on in the mind. And since your mind is always active, it's perfectly normal and expected for your mind to wander, and noticing that your thoughts have gone elsewhere is a big part of what this practice is about. So let's get started by taking 3 deep rounds of breath. Whenever you find your next inhale, just allow the breath to flow in. Open the mouth, exhale, sigh it out to release. Audibly sigh it out. We'll do 2 more rounds of breath like that. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out to release. 1 last round of breath in. Exhale, release. Allow the breath to flow in and out here. And as you do so, try to bring your breath, your inhales and exhales a little closer together so that they're kind of equal in length. And as you do this, maybe think about assigning your breath a count of 3 or 4 or 5, a count that you can kind of steadily count. And we'll do this for a couple of minutes, and I'll give you an example. So as you inhale, you'll count your inhales for a count of, I'm going to choose 4, of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'll exhale for your count of 1, 2, 3, 4. So the count that you choose is entirely up to you, and it can be dependent on how fast or how slow you count, and how fast or slow you breathe as well. So choose wisely, choose something that you can hold comfortably, something that you can maintain. And once you have found that steady pace, for the next couple of minutes or so, as you breathe in and out, count the breaths as they go in and as they go out. Notice if the mind has wandered away from the breath. And if it has, just gently encourage the mind to count the breath as it goes in and as it goes out. Let's take 1 final round of breath wherever you are. And at the bottom of your next exhale, we'll just take a deep inhale in. Open the mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Take 2 more breaths like that. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Last round of breath in. Exhale, release. Take a moment here in stillness. Notice if anything has shifted. We're going to do this one more time, but this time we'll add a little challenge. So you'll still maintain your counts, but this time we'll add a hold at the top of every inhale and exhale and the bottom of every exhale. So I'll give you an example and allow you to do it on your own. So I'll continue with my count of 4. So as you inhale, you'll count for 1, 2, 3, 4. Your hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you'll inhale again and cycle through. So take the next couple of seconds to choose a count once again that is comfortable to maintain. So your count might change depending on the holds, and that's perfectly fine. Just feel free to adjust to find a comfortable breath. Once you have found that, allow the breath to flow in for your count. Hold it for your count. Exhale for the count. And hold for your count. And again, if you notice the mind wandering away from the breath, gently encourage it back to count the breath in and count the breath out. Wherever you are, just take one final round. And at the bottom of your next exhale, we'll take a deep round of breath in together. Exhale, release. 2 more, take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Last round of breath in. Exhale, release. Keep the eyes closed here or a gentle gaze. And allow the breath to flow in and out naturally, letting go of any control of the breath. As you stay in stillness for a moment, notice if the quality of your breath has changed or if there are any other changes in the body and mind. We're going to end with 3 rounds of breath, similar to how we started. So whenever you find your next inhale, just take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. 2 more rounds of breath. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. Final round, make it your deepest round of the breath. And exhale, release. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. I hope you have a wonderful week.